Stop wasting money on Epsom salts that might be quietly throwing your soil out of balance, when the real boost your flowering plants crave is already sitting in your kitchen scraps. Mango and papaya skins, usually tossed without a second thought, hold latent phosphorus that can be unlocked through a simple anaerobic fermentation, creating a potent tonic that drives explosive flowering, heavier fruit set, and richer resin production. This is about bypassing the magnesium myth and tapping into a deeper, older way of feeding plants, one that transforms waste into pure biological energy. Phosphorus is the engine behind energy transfer in plants. It drives root expansion, flower initiation, fruit development, and the production of oils and resins that define flavor, aroma, and potency. The challenge is that phosphorus in soil often becomes locked in insoluble forms, unavailable to plant roots. Mango and papaya skins are a surprisingly rich source of phosphorus, along with potassium and trace minerals. When discarded, that potential is lost. But when fermented, these peels undergo a transformation. The process releases organic acids and beneficial microbes that break down mineral bonds, converting locked nutrients into forms plants can actually absorb. This is where the real shift happens. Instead of feeding the soil with raw material that takes months to break down, you're delivering a pre-digested, microbially active solution that immediately enhances nutrient availability. It's not just feeding the plant, it's energizing the entire root zone. Anaerobic fermentation creates an oxygen-free environment where specific microbes thrive. These microbes consume sugars and organic compounds in the fruit skins, producing acids that lower the pH of the mixture. That acidic environment is key. It dissolves mineral lockouts in a way similar to natural soil processes, but much faster and more concentrated. As the fermentation progresses, the liquid becomes rich in soluble phosphorus and beneficial compounds. Think of it as a concentrated extract of plant-available energy. When applied to soil, it doesn't just sit there, it moves, interacts, and activates. Roots can immediately access these nutrients, and microbial life in the soil gets a boost, further amplifying nutrient cycling. The process is simple but powerful. Fresh or overripe mango and papaya skins are chopped into smaller pieces to speed up breakdown. These are placed into a container, filling it about halfway, then covered with non-chlorinated water. A small amount of sugar or molasses can be added to feed the microbes and kickstart fermentation. The container is sealed to maintain anaerobic conditions and kept in a warm, dark place. Over the next 2 to 4 weeks, the mixture ferments, developing a mildly sour, vinegar-like aroma. That smell is your signal that the process is working. Once ready, the liquid is strained, leaving behind a nutrient-rich tonic while the solids can be returned to compost. Before use, the tonic is diluted, typically around 1 part tonic to 10 parts water, and applied to the soil around flowering or fruiting plants. This ensures plants receive the benefits without being overwhelmed. When used consistently, this fermented fruit skin tonic can dramatically improve flowering intensity, fruit size, and overall plant vigor. Gardeners often notice more abundant blooms, stronger root systems, and richer flavors in harvested produce. The added microbial activity also enhances long-term soil health, creating a living system that continues to improve over time. Beyond plant performance, there's a deeper satisfaction in turning waste into something valuable. What was once discarded becomes a key input in your growing system, reducing costs and closing the loop in a truly sustainable way. Ditch the Epsom salt myth and start fermenting your way to stronger blooms and heavier harvests. This is how you turn scraps into power for your garden. Try it this season, observe the difference in your plants, and share your results. Subscribe to Timeless Humus Path for more natural, time-tested ways to build thriving soil and abundant gardens.